Hello, this is John Piper with the weekend video, and it's Saturday the 23rd of May. I thought for a change I'll start with a more recent crypto called Unibright. The code is UBT, and you can buy it on Bittrex if you're so inclined. It was actually less than 10 cents. This is a Unibright dollar chart. It was less than 10 cents at the end of March, and it's now up above 50 cents. So it's increased by more than 400%. In the last month, the last 2 months almost, because that was the end of March. So that's pretty good at this time of year, with the Bitcoin pretty much going sideways, a bit of up and a bit of down. It was recommended by Chico Crypto a while back. I mean to buy it, in fact, but I haven't got around to it. So I wish I had done, because obviously it would be better buying it below 10 cents than it is currently above 50 cents. Anyway, I think this one's got a lot of potential. The technicals elude me as usual. There are 5 ways up, aren't there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, that may be an incorrect spike. So it could be we're going to see an ABC perhaps, so there may be a better opportunity. But just one to keep an eye on if you're into additional cryptos. Change on Bitcoin. I mean, I've discussed the 5 waves up pretty exhaustively. We're now starting to see the C wave come in, A, B, and now we're down. I tested 8.8, but blipped a bit up. I'm still looking for a move down to at least 7,960, so below 8,000, and possibly a bit lower than that, so take us into the 50% to 38.2% level. That I think will give us a great buying opportunity for this rally I'm expecting. So no real change there. Still looking good for a decent rally. Obviously, the chart patterns may well diverge, but at the moment I'm sticking with my call that we're going to see a C wave decline. And then we're going to see a decent rally develop from that. Right, guys, also seen an ABC off the top, so we sort of peak around 1765. A, B, C. Bit of a spike there, another spike here. It hasn't really set the world alight at this point. I think I'd wait for a breakout above 1740 to buy, maybe with a stop below the spike around 1726 thereabouts. It has potential, but it could just be a B wave, A, B, C, perhaps B. So I'd keep stops a little bit tight until it's clear, and then maybe a C wave decline on go. Same with silver, really. We're seeing what could be an ABC decline down to there. And this rally has potential, but again, it's not. It hasn't cleared the hurdles yet. So again, I think a breakout's what I think to wait for, even though it could just be an ABC at this point. Well, look at the equities. We had on FTSE this big decline, of course, followed by a clear ABC, a very weak, feeble ABC, really. So the implication at that point was we're going to go lower, which we did, but again an ABC, so no real force to it. Going down to the 30-minute chart, so here's the ABC, and that could be a 5, A, B, C. So there's a potential here for a continued rally next week, I think. Bank holiday on Monday, as I recall. But certainly the positives look predominant on FTSE in the shorter term. Similar on the DAX, really, a clear ABC decline off the top. It could be a 5 or an ABC, but this is followed by an A, B, and C. So with the shorter term. And again, we have actually a clearer 5 ways up on the DAX, because this was a new high on FTSE, on the DAX, but wasn't on FTSE. Hence, FTSE has a complete ABC, whereas the DAX has an ABC down to here. An A of an ABC form down to there. This could be a B, or it's looking quite impulsive again. Let's go down to a 5-minute chart. And again, a fairly impulsive looking rally here, suggesting that we might see bit more correction, perhaps, but a thrust up also is not impossible. I think the trend, certainly short-term trend, is up at the moment on both the DAX and FTSE. All right, the Dow, similar, 13.2% decline off the top. This could be an ABC or it can be a 5, depending on how you feel about it. But certainly an ABC since then. Very subnormal correction, in fact. Again, apparently lots of cash are going to the market trying to support it, so we're seeing it's a fairly artificial market right now. This is looking pretty encouraging. Of course, the problem with cash supporting the market is if that stops happening, then we could see another great collapse. Because of that support's removed, obviously, that makes a big change to what's going on. So again, we've got a pretty good rally here. Let's have a shorter term. So another variation on the theme with a possible 1, possible 2. We're now made new highs. Obviously, the Dow closes later than the DAX and the FTSE, so there was a bit of a thrust up later. Looks a bit corrective there, so this could actually be an ABC coming in here, suggesting that we might want to fall away again. I think it's it's a very complex situation, and the fact that the market's being supported is a negative really, because obviously it's good in the shorter term, but as that support comes away, which it will do at some point, the market will obviously be a lot weaker. Well, that's all for today. I found it useful. Back to the report Tuesday for subscribers. I think we've got a clearish buy signal on Bitcoin coming up, which should be particularly rewarding, I think, because the 20,000 previous high is in range once we break above 10,000 again. Equities, some big moves certainly due. It's becoming less clear which way they might be. But gold and silver should trend up from here. As I've been saying, some of the gold stocks have doubled in the last few months, so that's been good. Alright, so bye for now. Have a great weekend. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.